Bright suns and good morning. Draco Alexander here. Welcome to my channel, The Last Spoonbender. So yesterday we began our alchemical wisdom study by talking about the Emerald Tablet of Hermes Trismegistus. Today I'm going to recite for you the Emerald Formula, which is my poem that breaks down the 7 steps of the alchemical process of self-transformation, turning the lead of your life into the gold of enlightened higher consciousness, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And we're going to talk a little bit about where that comes from. Now, in 2005, having read an incredible book called The Emerald Tablet by Dennis William Hawke, I took from that the 7 steps of the alchemical process of transformation and put them into a poem. Now, I say I didn't write the poem. I say it was more channeled energy than anything else. But without that Emerald Tablet, I would not have been inspired. So there are 7 stages to transformation in alchemy. The first being the calcination, the burning away of the dross or the impurities that hold us back. The parts of us that we no longer need, no longer want, or are ready to transform because they're just not allowing us to live up to our highest potential. The next step is dissolution, which is the rinsing or rinsing away of the excess ash, the clearing away. So we're left with just the essence of what it is that we want to become and to transform into. After that, there's the separation. The cracks that exist in things are literally what allow the light to shine through in our lives. So separating ourselves from the parts of us that we are no longer to become the person that we want to be and who we are. After that, there's the conjunction, the marriage that happens between us and something bigger, something greater. Maybe our highest self, maybe a divine energy that we believe in. After that, there's the waiting process, the patience. That comes with the fermentation. And that's the blackening, the burning away of everything else so that we can just become light. And that light is called the distillation. Distillation allows us to be purified, to reawaken ourselves into a new creation, a new transformation. And finally, the coagulation itself is the settling in, and that is wonderful because that's what brings the gold and allows the transformation to take root. So with those 7 stages, I was able to take those and put together what I call the alchemical formula, or the Emerald Formula. And in 2007, I was invited to Las Vegas to perform this as part of the Alchemical Ritual Theater, or ART, A-R-T. And that was at the Las Vegas International Alchemy Conference. In 2007, this was the first time in over 500 years that alchemists from around the world had been drawn together to one place, literally the Palace Station Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, in order to discuss alchemical wisdom, both self-transformative as well as practical, turning lead into gold. It was an incredible weekend, and there I am reciting this poem at the opening ceremony, draped fully in white with a white mask. And in the process, I made eye contact with my birthday buddy, very surprised to see that Nicolas Cage and his father were there for this event. So that's what I'm going to recite for you now today. This is taking us closer into beginning the Emerald Tao, all 81 chapters. But first, I want you to understand the background from where this comes from. Now, the Emerald Tablet could be broken down into a series of videos itself. Certainly the Emerald Formula could as well. So this is the Emerald Formula. Gather round and hear me speak. I'll tell you something new. It's kind of like a golden dream, and best of all, it's true. You can burn it all away. Watch that tower flame and fall. Destroy your blackened ego and surrender to it all. It begins the transformation, turning heavy lead to gold. It's a game called calcination, but it's only for the bold. Tear it down and let it flood. Lose control and let it go. You don't want it. You don't need it. Close your eyes and feel the flow of the tears of dissolution. Let your kundalini rise. Illuminate your second chakra while your inner child flies. Immerse yourself in Goddess, the feminine and pure. Swim within her ocean, then feel her healing cure. Then detach yourself from darkness, claim your worth and claim your dreams. Free yourself from out the shadows till your highest vision beams. The light of separation is yours to let shine through, and restrain yourself no longer. But the choice is up to you. This is it, you're getting closer. Spread your wings and you can fly from the shame and guilt you live with. Kiss that lead in you goodbye. For the marriage is within you of the goddess and the god. The union has continued with the cup around the rod. It's your time to feel empowered. Just look how much you've grown. The function of conjunction to create the lesser stone. This is it. It's transformation to become your highest self and discern the ancient riddle. Union with the overself. Now the sky is getting darker and the clouds they gather round, and the child's putrefaction rots its bones upon the ground. But the soul it rises higher, inspiration from the light strengthened by the fermentation. The peacock's tail so bright. From this silence you awaken to this resurrected state. Through the prayer and meditation, you have reached the golden gate. The pelican upon its perch, the sacrificial bite, the consecration of the stone, the purified and white. The Pope talks to the priestess, the lion eats the sun, the death and resurrection, distillation has begun. Give up your earthy nature, watch your ego wash away, and rejuvenate your spirit, and be born again today. The fountain of the fountains, the knowledge is the stone. The youth emerges from the grave, the king reclaims his throne. The body becomes the spirit, the phoenix takes its flight, and you sail the Mobius River on a dark and starry night. Now embrace your own mortality, and be reborn unto the sun, and attain your immortality. Coagulation has begun. And so the purple moon has fallen, and the red bird takes the sky, and the above and the below have married. And you're asking, who am I? Well, the answer is the question, but it isn't answered yet. There's one more phase of Azoth's star before transformation sets. You must repeat the process. Dance and drum around the sun, and behold the sweet expression from the one towards the one, by the means of the one. So there you have it, loaded with alchemical wisdom, loaded with alchemical symbolism and imagery. The Emerald Formula tells us how we can take the 7 steps of the Emerald Tablet, the alchemical process, and transform our lives physically, mentally, emotionally, even practically, through potions, tinctures, spagyrics. We can do some really incredible work if we just allow ourselves to let go and to become more of what we are capable of. Thank you guys for being here today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, we are going to start with the first chapter of the Emerald Tao and move gracefully from there through all 81 chapters. Have an amazing day. Salve e coagula. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.